Hi guys, this video is brought to you by outtalk.co.uk for your pre-match and Sheffield Wednesday discussions with fellow Wednesdayites.
Hi guys, and welcome to the last game of the season. And it's upon us, and we're at home to Norwich. Both teams got nothing to play for, but I really hope we still go and give it a good spectacle out there. It's going to be bloody warm out there today, so they're going to have to put a lot of liquids on. But it's one of those things where a win could do after it's a lot of good till the end of the season, kind of like go, right, this is what we're building toward, because we've had players from the academy sign pro deals as late. One's a left back, which is something we really need, and it's good to see that because that'll push other players on, because like we said, we are going to be dipping into our academy probably for most of our players this summer, and it's something I'm very happy to see because I've been advocating this for years, saying we should use our academy then go out and buy players. So I'm all for this. Now, today's team news is Dawson, Baker, veancio, Luven, Poodle, Reach, Pelopouzi, Bannon, Fortieri, Nuhiu and Zhao. Subs are Wildsmith, Rhodes, Lees, Palmer, Matthias, Nilsson and Thornley. Good to see Luven's getting his farewell game. As we all know, he hasn't been offered a contract at the end of the season, and I'm pretty sure he's probably either got one more game in him or one more season in him for a club, lower league, probably in Holland, or he may just retire and start looking at coaching or whatever. But he's been an excellent servant ever since he's been at the club. He really helped us when we had that period where we had no central defence. But it had got to that point where it's time for him to move on. His legs are just not there anymore. It's the same with Wallace. Wallace still can give 100% at whatever club he goes to, though. I think Wallace has still got a lot to offer. I think Luven's is just that case, his legs are just gone. But he's been an excellent servant for the club, and we wish him all the well, and let's hope he goes on our high today. But today's game, like I said, it's a nothing game, but I want us to get the win because it'll build on for next season, and it'll be just nice to finish the season on a high. So let's see if we can do that. So that first half, what a good half that was for us. Glenn Luven with his 150th appearance today on his last game of the season, but we've done really well. They've had little chances, but nothing really stood out as a proper chance. Dawson's not had to do much. When they had got forward, we managed to put it out for corner, just defended really well. Baker had been superb today, really has, on his debut. He's been fantastic, and if this is the kind of talent we're getting from our youth team, then we're going to look good next season with how well we'll play if this is the youth team. Now, Nuhiu makes it 1-0. It's a great bit of work by us, build-up play. Gets it to back post. Nuhiu heads it in. Fantastic. 1-0. You're thinking, great. That's great for him because he's now the top goal scorer for this season. Now, I have put a poll on Twitter saying, do we think he's going to sign a new deal? Because a lot of people, you got to think, he's out of contract at the end of the season. Depending on what we've offered him, he could technically dictate how much he gets. He could say, I'm going to get this much from this club and this kind of thing. There'll be a lot of clubs looking at Nuhiu in this summer window if he doesn't sign the deal, because he'll be a good transfer for whoever gets him in. I think when Karloff was here and when he did that interview to The Guardian, I really do feel like his heart was, I'm leaving at the end of the season, I'm done. Now under Josh Lukai, it seems like it's like, maybe I'll stay actually, because he has been on fantastic form right near the end of the season. And a lot of people are doing that whole kind of thing. This is because he's looking for a new deal. This is because if he doesn't sign the deal with us, he's got other options. Might be the case, but he's been superb under Josh Lukai since he's come in. He's just playing with so much confidence. And we make it 2-0 thanks to a sloppy bit of play by Norwich. Really poor by them. It's a back pass, Fortieri, the little bulldog that he is, just nips in, takes it off, cool slot of past keeper to make it 2-0. And we've been really good. We've been very well in defence. The only slight issue I've got is Nuhiu walking a very tight rope at the minute. He's lucky not to have a second yellow with one of the tackles. He could come off in the second half or maybe at half time because he's walking a very tight rope and he could potentially get sent off, and we don't want that if he does say and then him be banned for the first game of the season, or say this is his last game for us, and it's a red card after getting a goal. We don't want that. Now, Leuven got subbed off to a great standing ovation. Really was nice to see. He's been a fantastic player ever since he came. He's been a true professional on and off the pitch. It sounds like when he's off the pitch, he does a lot for the charities involved, and he's just altogether a nice guy. And as soon as he came in, he improved that back four. He had that leadership, which we are going to miss. There isn't anyone right now who I could say in the club that could stand up and be that leadership role. Now, that needs to probably be looked at in the summer. But he's been superb. He, like I say, made 150 appearances. I think that's the most he made at any club. He's 34 now. Now, is there another club out there for him? Possibly. May go back to Holland, try it in the Holland lower league. Or he might just say, that's it, I'm done, and retire. And he's had a very, very good career. Great challenge by Barker at the end. But we have been superb so far this half. And we could get another 2 in the second half if we feel like it, and just blitz this. And it's just great to see. Now, I think in the relegation battle at the minute, Barnsley are just out of it with Burton and Bolton in it, but Bolton have come close in their games. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. It'll be interesting to see who stays up. It's also interesting at the top because you've got Fulham who are needing to, I think Cardiff are needing to either win or get a draw, and they've got automatic, and I think Fulham need to better Cardiff's result, and at the moment they are losing to Birmingham, and so it'll be playoff for Fulham, which, to be fair, with how they've played this season, this back end of the season, they've done superb. And if they lose the last game of the season, that'll be a big shock for them. But let's see how we do, and hopefully get some more goals in the second half and win this game. Second half just got better and better. Norwich had a good spell for the first 10 minutes, but we got back into the game. We make it 3-0 thanks to Veancio with a fantastic volley. Go to the crowd, tap in the badge. He really wants to stay, and I hope we can make this happen. You can tell this is a player who likes where he is, he likes what he's been doing, where the club's going. Hopefully we can get the money towards getting him in the back four, because he really helped a lot, and the manager liked him a lot. Apparently there's already stuff in the work for him, like I said, trying to negotiate a deal for him. But that goal and that passion said it all. We make it 4-0 very quickly on after that one. Their keeper and their defender collide, and it's a great little bit of work for Ati just to get in and make it 2 goals for him and make it 4-0 very quickly. But you also had the likes of Fortieri coming close to getting second as well, as the keeper saves it with his leg, and we were just all out attack. 28,000 here today. Reek goes off, player of the season. Matai came on, did really well. Some other results, otherwise Sunderland beat Wolves 3-0. We do concede a goal right near the end, and it's really annoying, and Dawson is fuming. He did not want to have that clean sheet that he's had in the past go, but it's gone, and there's not a lot you can say about it really. But right near the end, we get a penalty. Fortieri goes in box and he gets brought down. He looks like he's going to step up and take it himself, but gives it to Nuhiu. And we're all on that kind of whole thing. We haven't had a hat-trick scored at home since 2000 with Gerald Sebon, and we haven't had a hat-trick with Wednesday scored since, I think it's 2010, with Neil Mellor against MK Dons. And Nuhiu coolly finishes it, makes it 5-1, and that's his hat-trick. He gets, I think it was Fortieri, jumps on his back, goes towards the crowd, and that's fantastic. I am a little bit worried with the whole Nuhiu aspect. I'm really hoping to sign a new deal, but he does have the chance to put cards on the table and say, I want this. There might be room for negotiation with him, because he has played superbly well this last couple of months. He's really come into his own and shown how important striker is. Now, you do have Derby, who have got Winnell on loan. If they get into the playoff final and go up, they may talk about getting him a deal. You don't know. But he has got to come back anyway if a deal doesn't get sorted. So we do have a lot of striking targets. Cardiff go up Fulham in the playoff. Cardiff go up, and the strange one about that is Gary Medine is now technically a Premier League player next season, which is really odd. Something you would never thought of saying a couple of seasons ago. But that 3 promotions he's had now. So that's interesting there. We finish in 15th place with a minor 1 goal difference, which is incredible considering where we were when Lukai took over. Burton are down as well. Preston won 2-1. But the story of the day, in one sense, in the whole relegation gap, quick changed 6 times with Bolton. They beat Nottingham Forest 3-2. David Wheat, 38 years old, Gord's the winner. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. They're up. That'll do their finances a lot of good, to be honest, because they are another team that's struggling with that kind of aspect. But it's not been a great season, let's be honest. There is a season review coming. I will probably put that up this week. I've just got to get all my writing it all out sorted. But 15th place, considering how bad a season it was, you just got to take it of what it is. But the future looks very bright for next year with if this is how we're going to go after teams next season, I'm looking forward to it. A lot of people are already looking forward to next season with how this last game's gone. But that's it, last game of the season. We've got players go off, we've got pre-season games, we've got maybe who coming in, we've got World Cup in between that. So I will see you all for the preview and then whatever new comes from Wednesday as well.
Don't forget to have your say at alto.co.uk after the match.